Well, let us now study about the cells of the immune system. You have just now studied about what types of the immune system. What are the types? You know it. They are what? HIV, HIS, humoral immune system, or AMIS, antibody mediated immune system. And another one that you have studied is what? CMIS, cell mediated immune system. Okay, now let us study about the cells of the immune system. First of all, you know what are lymphocytes. You know, just now I have explained to you all about the lymphocytes. Lymphocytes are what? One kind of WBC. WBCs, they are of 5 types, and one of the WBC is called what? Lymphocytes. Okay, so lymphocytes, they are the main cells that are involved in acquired immunity. Okay, now these lymphocytes, they are of 2 types. So lymphocytes are of 2 types, and what are they? They are B lymphocytes. The other one is the T lymphocytes. Okay, B lymphocytes, the name has been given because this lymphocyte is produced in the bone marrow. It is also processed, developed in the bone marrow. So for this reason, this lymphocyte is known as a B lymphocyte. Whereas on the other hand, T lymphocyte, T means what? Thymus. So this lymphocyte is processed in the thymus gland. So for this reason, they are known as a T lymphocyte. Okay, so now you have understood why the name B lymphocytes have been given, because B lymphocytes are processed in the bone marrow. B means bone marrow. T lymphocytes name has been given. Why? Because these lymphocytes are processed in the thymus, hence the name T lymphocytes. So just now you studied about HIS or AMIS, and the other one CMIS. Okay, now the B lymphocytes, they are the cells of HIS or AMIS, whereas the T lymphocytes, these are the cells of CMIS. Okay, now the B lymphocytes, they are processed in the bone marrow. So for this reason, the name B lymphocytes. T lymphocytes are processed in the thymus gland, hence the name T lymphocytes. Okay, so you will find that whatever you are going to study about the B lymphocytes, T lymphocytes, they are related with, B lymphocytes related with HIS or AMIS, and the T lymphocytes will be related with CMIS. Okay, now B lymphocytes, you'll find that they will defend us from bacteria and viruses that enter into the body fluid. So they will protect us from bacteria and viruses that entered the body fluid. Body fluid means what? Blood, lymph, etc. Whereas on the other hand, the T lymphocytes, they will protect our body not only from virus, bacteria and viruses, but also they will protect our body from fungi and protists. Is it clear? So how you find they are related with what? This one related with HIS or AMIS. This one is related with what? It is related with the CMIS. Okay, so B lymphocytes, what do you find? That they will protect us, they will defend us against bacteria and viruses that enter the body fluid. Whereas on the other hand, the T lymphocytes will protect us against what? Not only bacteria and viruses, but also against fungi and protists that enter into the body cells. Is it clear or not? So CMIS will attack the germs that enter into the body cells, and the HIS or AMIS will attack the germs that enter into the body fluid. So these differences you have to remember. Okay. Now, the B lymphocytes, they will release the antibodies. Okay, before this, let me say, B lymphocytes, they produce the antibodies. So remember, antibodies just now you have studied. So antibodies are produced by the B lymphocytes. Very, very important. Which cells produce the produce the antibodies? The B lymphocytes produce the antibodies. Okay. Now T lymphocytes, they will not produce the antibodies. Rather, what they will do? They will produce some substances that will attack the germs, that will attack the pathogens. They will not produce the antibodies. The B lymphocytes will produce the antibodies. Okay, so this B lymphocytes, they will release the antibodies into the body fluid, and the antibodies from the body fluid, they will attack the germs. But T lymphocytes, what they will do? They will enter into the cells and they will produce different kinds of chemical substances that will kill the germs inside the cell. Okay. Next point about the B lymphocytes, that B lymphocytes, they do not react against transplants and cancerous cells. Just now you studied about the HIS, AMIS. Just now you studied about the CMIS you have studied. So B lymphocytes, they do not react, or in other words, I'll say they will not attack the transplanted organs or the cancerous cells. But the T lymphocytes, they will do what? They will attack the transplanted organ as well as the cancerous cells. Okay, so these are some of the differences between the B lymphocytes and the T lymphocytes.